What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Dakar Desert Rally. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to a cheeky little video on the test area, the compound, as it is called in other games. Whatever else you want to call it, the test track, whatever it is. Little secret hidden feature. Well, it's not secret, but I didn't know it was there, to be fair. I suddenly saw the button and was like, what the hell's that? But yeah, there's effectively, if you clicked on this video, that's obviously what you were searching for. Effectively, there's a test area where you can go and you can test any car, any bike, lorry, ATV, whatever you want. Basically everything in the game, you can go and test drive it, either before you buy it, or if you just want to check out some of the more expensive stuff before you can afford it. Yeah, so it's literally just in the game itself. So if you obviously there's not many modes at the moment. We're obviously hopefully going to get some more like free roam stuff. But basically, if you just go into your career mode, and then you can either jump into like new vehicle and go through the menu that way, but that only shows you stuff that you can afford, which I've noticed as well. So for anyone that didn't know, this isn't everything that's in the game. It's just what you can afford. If you press triangle, you can go to this menu, which is everything in the game, and that's, yeah, literally shows you everything. Or you can literally just do it straight from this menu. You've got catalog down there in the bottom, also triangle, so you just press that one, and then you pick whatever you want. We're going to should we do it on a bike? Yeah, we're doing a bike. We like bikes around here. Let's do it on a bike. And then yeah, so you got your full list of all the vehicles in the game effectively. Doesn't include stuff that you can win in the challenges. And I didn't get the DLC, so I don't know. Yeah, so I obviously haven't got some. I think the DLC was mainly cars anyway. So at the moment, anyway. Yeah, so you got your Dakar 22 stuff, 21, and your 2020 stuff. So all the different bikes from the different years. They're obviously all very similar. They're all 450 Motocross bikes effectively with a load of extra bits on them. But yeah, so literally pick the one you want. So today, let's give the most expensive one, which I believe is this one, Toby Price's Red Bull KTM Factory Racing 450. Literally click into it, and then you can see down the bottom there, on PlayStation at least, it's the options button, the start button, whatever we're calling it nowadays. It says test drive. So you literally just press that, and it takes you into a test arena. So let's go check it out. Boom, test arena. So another little thing I found is it's not just this little arena. There's more. There's some hidden bits. So I mean, first of all, let's zoom in a little bit and take a look at this rude boy. Definitely need this one as our main career mode, I think, at some point. Obviously, go check out the career mode videos. Check out all the other videos on the channel if you're new. If you're just here for this video, we're going in hard on Dakar. But yeah, the Red Bull KTM. I've always been a fan of Red Bull stuff. They just look cool, man. KTM, Red Bull, just goes together. Always has done. Got the Red Bull helmet as well. Looking sick, mate. Looking sick. But yeah, so once you're in here, you got this little test track, effectively. So you got some, obviously, an actual road, tarmac. Ooh. Which the bikes do feel a little weird, I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, knobbly tyres. Little sort of tabletop thing here. You can't really jump it though. You go off into the dirt, right in this bit. A couple little lumps and bumps, a couple of rocks knocking about. Go underneath the bridge that we just drove over. It's not a massive place, but you know, it's pretty cool that it's in the game. I mean, I didn't even know it was there, as I said. So, and you got some water over here, which you can, you know, go tearing through if you want. A few rocks. You can't actually get up onto those rocks, or just try it. I couldn't the other day when I was testing this. Oh, you can get up on the rocks from that direction. All right, cool. Good to know. Good to know. Oh, it's a little bit funky, but yeah, when I tried getting up there the other day in a car, it wasn't having it. So. Deep just water, not too bad. Where was the track? I'm lost now. Where was the track? It's just this outside bit here, isn't it? Yeah. So you just tear around here. Yeah, rinse around this inside bit, and then you're back to the beginning, effectively. And then if you pull off here, so that's the first bit you get dropped off into. And then if you pull off, you go through this door, the magical little door. You go into the desert. But it's not just a desert, it's a desert with a blooming oval around it, mate. NASCAR style. So you got this beastie track to rinse around. Again, obviously more for testing the cars, I would imagine. Not really, it doesn't feel that good on the bikes. It feels a little hard to control. The bike kind of wants to slide out. Actually, that's another thing I'll mention in a minute. I've been messing about with the controller settings. It's not night and day, but if anyone's interested, that's the loop basically. There's your oval, you got the desert in the middle. We'll jump on that in a minute. But yeah, actually, before I forget, if anyone's interested, if you press start, go into your options, and then go to controls, and then go to controller configuration. You can also mess about your vibrations and stuff in here, all that sort of stuff. But basically, the steering sensitivity, this by default, or it is on PS5 at least, is down at 0. And so is the steering linearity words. Yeah, they're both at 0. And one thing I find in this game is the inputs to the bikes are quite slow. So like you'll turn right and you'll start losing the back end. So you'll ping the sticks left, and nothing really happens for quite a while. And I find that bumping this right up, I had it on like 0.95, but to be honest, I don't think it makes much difference. So we'll just smash it all up to the very top. This definitely helps. It definitely helps. I mean, it says changes the responsiveness of steering, allows the driver to adjust how the steering input is applied to the actual steering mechanism, making it more or less responsive. So bumping it all the way up definitely makes it more responsive. I'm not saying it's going to change the game night and day. Obviously, the game is the game. The physics are the physics. It's not, gonna make all the world of difference. But in my head, whether it's just placebo and I'm just looking at the numbers and I feel like it's making it better, I don't know. But yeah, to me, it seems to make it a little bit more responsive. You can kind of get out of those weird drifts that happen on the bikes and the cars. I messed about with all this other stuff as well. This makes it worse. If anything, I haven't touched brake and throttle because I haven't really had any issues with those. So, but yeah, basically, as I said, go into your settings, go to controls, controller configuration, and then mess about with those two, sensitivity and linearity. And I feel it makes a difference. But anyway, so as we were, jump back in. So yeah, you got this massive oval around the outside, and then you got this little sort of dune bit in the middle. Obviously nothing on our roadmap right now, because we're just in the test area. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this little section as well. Just jump back out again. Pretty cool though, pretty cool. So you can just come in here and mess about really. Yeah, that controller does feel better. Like, look at the way I'm like left, right. It just seems so much more responsive. And oh, as it crashes. Now, one thing I have noticed, when you crash, this is quite a good example, unfortunately it takes you right back to the first arena. So yeah, we're back over here now in the first arena, but luckily you can just pull off here and go into this section. So that's the two first sections, and there is a third one, which is pretty cool. So if you obviously go around the oval, come tearing over this dune if you want, over there you'll see some more gates, so we can go through that way. One thing I will do actually as well, before I forget about that as well, you can change the weather just whenever you want. So if you press on PlayStation, if you press R1, boom, we got a rainstorm on the go, got some lightning, thunder, absolute chaos going on. Oh, look at that fork lightning, mate, terrifying. That helicopter should not be flying in that, mate, definitely not. And if you press it again, you get an absolute load of snow. Like, it's pretty cool. Like the weather system in this game is sick. Like, it looks decent. Like even the track, the actual tarmac's covered in snow. Ah, we've done it again, lads. Top tip: when you're jumping off that dune, make sure you lean back. Don't go face plant on the floor. And then cloudy. Weirdly, there's no sunny. It's just rainstorm, snowstorm, cloudy, and it kind of like, as you can see, the snow's still coming down, even though I've changed it to cloudy, and the lightning's still going. It kind of, the weather moves on as it would realistically. Yeah, so R1, change the weather, so you can obviously try out in different conditions and stuff, which is pretty cool. And cloudy is kind of sunny as well, so yeah. But anyway, right, on to the third piece. This is my favourite part of the test arena. So you can come in here, you can obviously go right. There's a load of stuff up that way. What we'll do for now is go left. I find is the better kind of circle to do. So if you tear off down here, there's loads of stuff to do. You can't, so basically over there, there's a load of fences behind those trees, so you can't get back out that way, annoyingly. Same over that side, there's a big fence, so you can't go up into those dunes. But effectively, there's just this massive long straight, so we'll just pop a cheeky wheelie. Oh, don't crash into the side of the thing there. But you tear off down here, hit the brakes, because there's a girt big puddle. Go through out, there's the fence is what I'm talking about, so you can't get out of this compound, but I mean, it's still pretty, hefty sized compound. And if you go tearing straight up there, it's just a massive long straight, as is this one here. But yeah, as I said, you can't go over here, there's just a fence in the way. So you can look out at the pretty dunes over there, but you can't get out there, unfortunately. Just bring it back around here. Yeah, so there's two just long dirt straights here, basically. So we'll just tear up this one. This is the outside one. Again, you can't go over there. It's just fences everywhere. But good for top speed runs. We've obviously actually broken our bike already, saying that. So let's just quickly repair that on the fly. There we go. Pop some more cheeky wheelies on the bikes, I guess. Not really sure what you're going to gain from testing this sort of stuff, but it's still cool that it's in the game. It is like a little compound, like in sort of Supercross and MXGP and all those types of games, which is pretty cool. You got like almost a little bivouac style thing. This is like the local, obviously Saudi Arabia sort of houses, as it were, sort of trying to get some of the terrain involved. Got some broken down cars, got some fuel tankers, some lorries and stuff. Got some Dakar advertising on the side of them. Oh, dead end that side. Let's just spin it back around again. We've got BF Goodrick tyres. Get your sponsors out, lads. Get your sponsors out. But yeah, sort of a little bivouac style thing. Little car parking here. Again, there's not really a lot you can do in here. Can you go in these things? No, they're all blocked off. Annoyingly, but nice if we could go inside the houses or the warehouses, I suppose. Come on, mate. Throttle's been a bit weird today. But yeah, you got a little car park. A couple little cars over here underneath some sort of sheltered bits. Weirdly, don't really know why. Cheeky little portaloo just in case you're desperate. And that's pretty much it for this section, which is obviously not a lot here. And then the main bit, you got a start and a finish line here. That's the finish line there on the left, and the start line's here. So let's go tearing through this little course. It's almost like a little, sort of like a little Gymkhana stage almost. It's a bit random, but it's more for the cars, I think, again. But yeah, like you got a little donut thing in here. Do some donuts, do a little roundabout, whatever. Go around there. And then I was hoping we'd be able to just send it off of these. And you can, but you don't quite make the, oh no, we're going to be back at the start again. Dude, all right, let me get back to the start of that and we'll do it again. Right, I made it back. I crashed multiple times again because I was trying to get back here too fast. So basically, you go through the start bit, go through this little section here. I'm going to take this kind of slow because I don't want to keep crashing and getting respawned. That's the only thing I don't like about the test area, is you get respawned right at the beginning for some reason. But yeah, it's almost like a little Gymkhana thing, like a little mini rally stage almost. As I was trying to say, I'm going to roll over these this time. You can't really, I was hoping we'd be able to clear that gap effectively, take off on the first one and then obviously roll down the second one. It doesn't seem to work very well on the bikes. You kind of just glitch out and get stuck in the middle. You can do it on the cars, you can clear it on the cars, so it's just a bug with the bikes, I think. So hopefully we'll get that updated at some point. But yeah, you got this little section effectively that you can just kind of mess about in. Another little donut here, and then you got this crazy little, let's try not to fall off, mate, come on. A little bit here, which is quite fun on the cars, obviously, trying to get both wheels in the right place. Another massive jump here that you can send it off. Again, I won't, I'll just roll off a bit. Don't want to be here all day. Apparently I won't roll off of it. Apparently I should have sent it. Dude, what am I doing today? Can I squeeze through that gap right now, do you reckon? Must be able to. The thunder and lightning is going mad still for some reason. Despite it being in cloud, yeah, we can squeeze through. So you probably can send it over that one. Again, I didn't want to crash. You got another two little, I don't know, what, these got a proper name in like Gymkhana? I don't know. Little figure of 8 sort of style thing. Get a little bit of a drift on with the bikes, not really. You can with the cars. Another one there, I won't do that one. And then you got this another little mountain to climb up here, which I believe goes into like another set of things to roll across. And that is pretty much a lot, but pretty cool I thought. Nice little test area. As I said, it's pretty fun in the cars as well. Let's just send off for this, see what happens. Yeah, you don't. No, I mean we're dead now. Down there somewhere. What's happened to us? Where are we? We're just stuck in the middle. All right, we're not even getting respawned. Sick. There we go. But yeah, it's a pretty cool little test area. I thought something a little bit different, something that's a little bit hidden in the game, or hidden for me at least. I didn't know it was there. So check it out, man, if you're interested. If you want, obviously, it's good for actually testing cars and stuff. Obviously, the bikes are all very similar, but the different sort of cars, we've got the sort of Toyota pickup trucks, the smaller kind of rally cars and stuff. And yeah, you can change the weather and mess about with this sort of terrain and stuff, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So yeah, go check it out if you didn't know it was there. But that is pretty much going to do it for this video, I think. It's just going to be a quick one, just to show that off. Obviously, check out those controller settings as well if you're struggling with the bikes kind of drifting. You know, like what I mean. So if you turn hard left here, you get stuck into that kind of drifty style thing. But you can, I feel like I can get out of it better with those more sensitive controller settings turned all the way up. So let me know what you guys think. That's the test arena effectively in Dakar Desert Rally. Hopefully enjoyed. If you did, leave some comments down below. Let me know how you're getting on with the game. Let me know if you've got any tips and tricks for me. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, obviously. And please subscribe to the channel. We very much appreciate it. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Look at us go, mate. We're nearly, we're like 200 away now. 200 a bit away. So we very much appreciate it if you subscribed. Obviously, if you enjoyed the content. If you didn't, Fair enough. Each to their own. Each to their own. I'll leave it there, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time for some more Dakar Desert Rally. See you then. Cheers. Bye.